The phone glow lit up the dark bedroom at 2:17 a.m., and I was already awake, watching, not scrolling, not texting, watching her breathe beside me like nothing in the world was wrong, while her screen lit up again with a name I didn't recognize. Mark, work. That's when it hit me. She'd told me her company didn't have a Mark. I didn't move, didn't blink, just waited for the next notification. And when it came, my stomach dropped. Miss you already. I stared at that message until the screen went black again, wondering how long this had been happening, and how much of my life was already a lie. If you genuinely enjoy our stories, please subscribe to the channel, tell us where you're from, and what time it is right now. It's always fascinating to know how far our story flows. I stopped sleeping that night. Not metaphorically. Literally. I stayed awake. Every night. At first, I told myself it was nothing. Maybe a coworker joke. Maybe I was overthinking it. Emily had always been distant, sure, but never careless. But something wasn't right. She started taking her phone into the bathroom. Face down on the table. Silent mode. Password changed. 3 nights later, I saw it again. 2:11 a.m. Can't wait for tomorrow. My chest tightened. Tomorrow? I checked the calendar. She had a late meeting. That's when the unease turned into something colder. I didn't confront her. Not yet. The next day, I left work early in downtown Chicago and sat in my car across the street from her office building. Engine off. Hands still. 5:47 p.m., people started leaving. 5:52, she walked out. But she wasn't alone. A man, mid-30s, confident, too close to her, laughing like he owned the moment. Mark. I watched as he placed his hand on her lower back. Not casual. Familiar. She didn't pull away. They walked to the parking garage together. That's when I made a decision. I followed. I stayed 2 levels above them, hidden behind a concrete pillar. My heart was pounding so loud I thought it would echo. Then I saw it. Her car door didn't open. Instead, she turned to him. Close. Too close. And then she kissed him. Not hesitation. Not confusion. Practice. That moment shattered something in me, but I didn't look away. I pulled out my phone. I recorded everything. That night, she came home like nothing happened. Long meeting, she said, kicking off her heels. I nodded. Rough. She sighed. You have no idea. I almost laughed. Instead, I said, yeah, I believe you. She smiled. That smile felt like a knife. For the next 2 weeks, I became someone else. Quiet. Observant. Empty. I stopped asking questions. Stopped reacting. And I started collecting. Screenshots when she forgot to delete messages. Photos from the parking garage. Dates. Times. Locations. I even took a day off and followed them to a hotel near River North. Room 814. I didn't need to see inside. The check-in was enough. Denial tried to creep in. Maybe it wasn't serious. Maybe it was a mistake. But then I found the message that erased all doubt. He has no idea. I control everything. That's when something inside me went completely still. No anger. No tears. Just clarity. She started getting bolder. More distant. More dismissive. Why are you always home? She snapped one night. I looked at her. It's my house too. She rolled her eyes. God, you've changed. I almost said it. Almost told her everything. But I didn't. Because I wasn't done watching. The emotional collapse came quietly. In the middle of a grocery store. I was standing in the cereal aisle, staring at nothing, realizing the life I thought I had never existed. That's when the old version of me disappeared, and something else took over. I called a divorce lawyer the next morning. Calm voice. Precise questions. Do you have proof? He asked. I smiled slightly. Every single piece. The plan came together fast. Financial records. Joint accounts. Property ownership. She thought she controlled everything. She didn't know I had already separated funds weeks ago. Didn't know I had documented every dollar she spent on him. Didn't know her job had a strict non-fraternization policy. That part was going to matter. The trap wasn't loud. It was surgical. I invited her to a company event, family welcome night. She hesitated. I don't feel like it. I shrugged. Your call. Mark will be there though, right? She froze. Just for a second. Then she smiled. Fine. Let's go. The ballroom in downtown Chicago was packed. Executives, employees, spouses, and Mark, standing near the bar like he owned the place. He saw me first. Confusion. Then recognition. Then something close to panic. Emily squeezed my arm. Act normal, she whispered. I leaned closer. I am. When the presentation started, I walked to the front. I wasn't on the schedule. Didn't matter. Sorry to interrupt, I said, voice steady. But I think there's something everyone here should see. The room went quiet. Emily grabbed my sleeve. What are you doing? I gently pulled away. Then I connected my phone to the projector. First image. Her car. Parking garage. Second. Her and Mark. Closer. Third. The kiss. The room shifted. Murmurs. Shock. I didn't rush it. I let every frame sit. Every truth breathe. Mark stepped back like the floor was collapsing. Emily's face drained of color. This, I said calmly, is what your senior manager does during late meetings. Silence. Heavy. Crushing. Then I walked off the stage. I didn't stay to watch the fallout. Didn't need to. By the time I reached the parking garage, my phone was already buzzing. Calls. Messages. I ignored them all. The divorce was quick. Clean. She tried to fight it at first, until my lawyer presented everything. Every message. Every receipt. Every timestamp. Control. That word she used. It didn't age well. I moved out before the papers finalized. Small apartment. Minimal furniture. Quiet. Peaceful. A month later, I saw her name pop up on my phone. I let it ring. Then stop. Then disappear. I don't stay up at night anymore. I sleep. But sometimes, I still wake up at 2:17 a.m. Out of habit. Out of memory. And for a second, I expect that glow in the dark. That message. That lie. But it's never there. Just silence. The kind I had to earn. The end.